Okay, pilots, it made it. It's here. I pushed the button on this baby doll on Saturday. And I got here today. Today's Friday. Now, you gotta understand it's Memorial Day weekend. So we'll let them have that. But we're gonna see what's in the box. Now you're saying, oh, here we go with another BIGFOOT 1300 millimeter. Kind of like a bush plane unboxing, but I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do to mine. Y'all know me. I do different things. Oh boy, look at that red and black, gold and white. I like it. I don't know if you remember, my other two civilian planes is red, black, and white. I like it. Now, let me turn this light on here. We got our specs on our BIGFOOT there. 1300 millimeter. Let's see. It's got a, what has it got there? 850 kV with a 30 amp ESC, 6 channel. Recommended battery 11.1, 2200, 25C. So a beautiful plane. A beautiful plane. High wing plane. This will actually be my first high wing plane. Wing. Man, that's a big wing. Now see that there, pilots, is, well, a lot of, well, I don't know if a lot, but I had a couple pilots tell me about the Rock Hobby Falcon that I just bought, that they thought that plane wasn't a real stable plane because the wing, well, you can see here, this is a flap. This is the flap here. See? Well, that wing for that Falcon ain't no wider than that. See? So you don't have a lot of wing area there for lift. So maybe that's why that plane just not that stable. But this plane here, I've seen a lot of video on it, man. This thing can just kind of float. Just floats in the wind. You get it in the wind, it's got these vortex on the edge of the wing area. So supposedly that creates more lift. Channels the air across the wing. But that's nice. All the servos are pre-installed. The lights, I'm going to leave these navigation lights alone. As you can see on this wing, there's no landing line up. It's like on the other wing. Well, I'm going to put one on it. Okay, that's right. I'm going to put another wing landing light on it. I don't see a mark on it. carbon fiber rod. Not so long. Always remember to put that in. Okay, we got another wing here. Arrows packs their planes very well. Very well. It's just suspended. Everything's suspended. Nothing touching each other. Nothing just laying in there. Got her leads coming out the end here. Her spar goes in this hole right here. Big hole in it there. You got your leads coming out. I see here this wing has the landing light in it. See the lead coming out here? And you get the landing light, well and it just ties in. I'm sure it just ties in. It could have its own lead going through there. I don't know how. It's only got one lead coming out to the wing light. So it's got to be just tied in, but that's exactly the way I'm gonna do it on the other side. I'm gonna make me a cover just like this because Arrows seems to want to sell the whole wing to get just the cover there. Or either I couldn't find it. Might have to make me one. I'll take this one off so they'll both be the same, or I might be able to try to make one just exactly like that. It's got some white or something on the edge of it there. Okay, well, I want you to look aside. These wheels on this side. Goodness gracious alive. I've been looking at some videos. I always watch a lot of video on something I plan on buying, pilot. You never know when you're going to get a little nick or cranny. I had one video where one of the wheels, the self-locking nut there come loose on him because he said it wasn't going up onto the screw enough to actually hit the nylon locking ring in it. If you can see what I'm talking about there. He said it was coming loose. That he put a longer screw in it and that took care of it, but this one's kind of wobbly there. I might check them and see. Alright, and the tires, goodness gracious, they feel like, I mean, they're not real hard, but they're not real spongy, I can tell you that much. But they big. Goodness gracious, this thing will be able to roll over anything. Okay. Aluminum support bar. Alright, we got a spinner. I plan on painting my spinner silver, leaving the prop black. Kind of go with that on my civilian planes. Yeah, that's what they was talking about. No markings on the prop, but they got mold markings on the back of it where you know which way to put your prop on. So you got some rough markings there on the back. Yeah, that's the way you know which goes onto the shaft first. And then I'm gonna paint this right here silver, just a real bright silver. The backing plate too. It's got some teeth in it, groove in it, and it's got the hex in the back for it to lock into the shaft. A lot of pilots are saying that this thing's got enough power. It's got the power. But you got to exercise our surfaces first. That's what we got to do. But you got to calibrate your ESC. You got to remember to do that. That's pretty nice there now. I mean, that stuff is smooth like ice. It's got a joining plastic rod there. But I was wanting to tell you something else about this plane, pilots. I was on one of the chats one night, and Dan from Arrows was on there talking with us. And I told him that I'd pushed the button on my Arrows on Saturday, and he had commented back, says, Eric, you was probably one of the last ones to buy one because we're sold out already. was sold out Saturday afternoon. I said, well, thank goodness, because I had to go put the money on the card and wait another 30 minutes for the money to transfer onto the prepaid card. So I'm glad I got it. But man, pilots, can you imagine that they, see these companies, these hobby shops and stuff, they got to order these planes in big bulk. I mean, they got to buy at least 300 of them or something like that, you know. Man, that is nice there. Now, that's a pretty big old shaft, too, on the thing. I ain't got no little bitty paperclip shaft on that. That's, I mean, that's nice. And it fits into a groove on your rudder. Pre-installed. Now, that might be the elevator, and this over here might be the rudder. Or it might be the other way around. But, I mean, when a plane sells out, they just got the stock in. And, I mean, it was like, I'm not sure, Tuesday, Wednesday maybe. But 300 planes in 4 days, 4 or 5 days. I mean, they got a home run here on this one. I just wished, I know it, pilots, I know. I wish that they could make clear glass cockpits on these things. Now, I know you got to put the battery up here at front. I don't break my thing off. But man, it'd be nice to be able to see pilots in there, you know. I mean, you know, like me, I'm a modeler pilot, so I'm not really a pilot. I'm more of a modeler. It's got the landing light up front there, and that one's bright too. I've seen video on it. You take your cowl out, they screws on the inside here is what I've seen. Take your cowl off. I thought they was lights up there, but it's the base for the cow. Man, that thing got some torque to it too. You can tell by just turning your motor real slow how much torque a motor had. Well, we're gonna open the thing up here. Yeah. Now, I hate to call him fat guy, but man, fat guy's flying. He was talking about putting tape, packing tape. I think it was him. It might not have been him. Might have been somebody else. Anyway, he put packing tape over the edges here, over this top here, where you wouldn't be scratching and knocking your paint off every time you take your little cover off. And it's not a bad idea. It's not really a bad idea at all. I think I'll do that. And he covered this little thing here too. So man, that's a nice battery tray. I mean, you know, get a pretty good size eye. My Dynoms they recommend 2200s. Okay, yeah, right, okay. But I always usually put a 3000 in it. But this is a 3-cell, so I might try to put a 3000 3-cell in it and see how it does on the CG. But you got brass inserts. I mean, you know, top of the line, top notch. But just want some clear glass. Crying out loud. Here's where you mount your landing gear. It's got a nice plate goes over it, covers all that. Detailed exhaust, but in great shape. I mean, not a scratch on it. All the decaling. That's a sticker there. That ain't a wrinkle in it. Ain't a bubble in it nowhere. The paint looks flawless for now. You stick your struts here, your wing struts on the end there, and then up now. A lot of pilots say it's hard to get that little pin in there, but I might just put a screw in it. Just put a little short screw in it where it fit up in there. I think that's what I'll do. Couple of little things here. I think we got hardware somewhere in a rudder tail. Oh yeah. Arrow's hobby. I like that big red tail. That's pretty cool. Got brass inserts in this. I mean, that's thick too. No cheap thin plastic base. That's pretty thick. And there's where your rudder slides into this little slot right here, and you hook your rod up to your horn. Man, ain't a mark on it. Not a mark on it. No scratches. Exercise our surfaces. Alright, let's see if I can find it. Here's the instructions. We got instructions. Pilots, we got instructions. Here's what we've been looking at. Very nice. Yep. They even got rates in here. Tells you what hole to put the rods in. That's good. we've got, I'm sure everybody's seen in their unboxing videos and everybody's build videos. I wasn't planning on making no build video. I just wanted to explain to you what I was going to do. But they got the, you got certain screws for your wing, your rudder. There's our plate for our landing gear. Here's that little pin I was telling you about. I'm gonna be doing some experimenting with that. You got some wire harnesses. There's your hub for your propeller. But they've got a strobe driver inside the, there's that antenna. Yeah, I like that antenna. I ordered a couple of those antennas to put on my other 2 civilian planes. Let me get that out and show that to you. That was pretty cool. I just ordered 2 of them. I don't know if you remember seeing that. If you remember that, ordered 2 of them. Put them on my TL2000 and my Rock Hobby Falcon. Got a nice assortment of tools. Got some Allen wrenches. Got some screws and that. I've seen videos where they said they'd give you extra screws. So, you know. Got an Allen wrench in there. Okay. Alright. Now, what extra I was planning on doing with that strobing driver, here it is right here. Yep. It's got it's on a wire harness, but this is your strobe driver right here. See? But this wire harness, this lead here is going to the front landing light up here. Okay. So that one won't strobe, it's just on a wire harness here. So I'm going to take and put my 2 nav lights into this wide in. Alright, and then I'm going to take this driver and I'm going to put me a red strobing light maybe right here on the top and a white one down here on the bottom somewhere. So that strobe driver will be working those. See, that's what my plans was. Put an extra LED in the wing. Put the strobers on the top and the bottom. Put screws in those wing strut supports. What was the other thing? I believe that was it. So there's our unboxing of Arrow's Bigfoot. I'm out.